Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to kind of give you a little update. Driving to church right now. Probably around 45 to 50 minutes away. Texas is a big state, so driving an hour to get somewhere is pretty much a really short drive. So yeah, just kind of want to give you a little update of what's been going on. Probably around a week or so ago, wow, it's a Ford Raptor, that's really nice. Sorry, probably around a week or so ago, I signed my offer letter to become a commercial sales manager back in Colorado. So pretty much that means I'm going to be taking over, wow, I'm going way too fast. Pretty much I'm going to be taking over the responsibilities as Mount Pleasant sales manager. So I get to move back to Colorado. Like, I'm so amped up about that. We need to find somebody to take over my role, so I'm not exactly sure exactly when I'm going to be able to move back, but I get to move back to Colorado. I am so amped up for this. Like, you have no idea. Like, the whole purpose of me coming out to Texas was so I could get this role and pretty much just do more with my career and just make a change in the way that we do sales at Mount Pleasant. So I'm just super amped for this. I get to be back in Colorado, a state that I love, with people that I love, doing a job that I absolutely love to do, making a change within the way that we entirely do sales out of that plant. So I'm super amped up for that one. Kind of what else has been going on is April. So yeah, the April time frame, I'm going to be 100% debt free. I've got around $4,667 or $68 left to pay out my student loan. Then once that bad boy's gone, we are 100% debt free. And so the really cool thing about that, about the April time frame, is one, it's my birthday. Two, I'm probably gonna be moving back to Colorado in that time frame. And three, I will have no more debt, so I can do so much more fun things that I've been doing for the past year, no, probably 2 to 2.5 years. So I really want to make it the way that it was over the internship, where we did something big every single weekend. Like, we went whitewater rafting, we went horseback riding, we went and did all these fun, crazy things, camping up in Strawberry Park. Going to the hot springs there, just doing all these fun and cool things. I'm just really amped up to get back to Colorado and to do those type of things. But this time I'm going to do it the right way. I'm going to do it financially responsible, instead of just blowing all my money doing fun things. Kind of do it the smart way. Saying yes to a lot of things, but also saying no to things that aren't within my budget. So, yeah, I'm really excited about kind of being able to get back to Colorado. And like, not only is it a pay increase, which is going to be awesome to help accelerate me getting out of debt, but it's also a really huge career jump. Like, I'm only 24 and I'm already in this amazing career spot, and it's only going to go up from here. So I'm really amped up for that, and to kind of, just like I was saying before, just to change the way that we do things out of the Mount Pleasant plant. So kind of like what the sales manager role is I'm going to be responsible for all of the entire sales program coming out of Mount Pleasant. So that kind of entails in like securing contracted loads, making sure that everything's going right with the orders, working with the production, shipping team, transportation team, and kind of like handling just like the overall picture. So my current role, I do something similar. I manage the day-to-day of our orders, making sure that they're getting out, alerting the current sales manager if there's any type of issues going on with it, or is there something that we need to kind of let customers know of. But on this level, I'm going to be responsible for the entire umbrella of the plant. So essentially, like, the way that it's referred to back at corporate is, the sales managers are the sales CEOs of the plant. So meaning that everything that goes on in that plant is the responsibility of that sales manager. And so as of late, probably for the past like 6 months or so, things have like not been really operated the way that I would like them to. So my job has been extremely difficult as being a sales representative, by essentially just seeing some things that like aren't 100% up to like my integrity level. And it was just getting really tough being there, being in that type of situation where essentially that things weren't operated on a level of integrity, and it was essentially just about the bottom dollar, and that really, really bothered me. But the really cool thing about kind of this whole situation and me getting this opportunity is that, like, just it's a God thing about me getting this role, because some of the things that I was so frustrated on, what is this person doing right now? Some of the things that I was like really, really frustrated about, I now have the ability to change. So essentially the way that we deal with customers, the way that we interact with other team members, that's all going to be done at an integrity level now. So I'm really, really amped up to do that. What else do we have going on? Let's see here. Pretty much, that's pretty much about it. Right now I'm leading a Total Money Makeover class at church with a small group with a girl named Keely. She's super awesome. It's so much fun kind of being in there and just kind of teaching everybody kind of about like how to handle their money correctly and getting out of debt and kind of the ways to do that. And like, yeah, it's going to be a long journey, but it's so worth the time and the effort that you put in. So Dave Ramsey's saying is, live like no one else now, so wait that you can live like no one else. And in about 4 months, I'm going to be living like no one else. So it's going to be so much fun. No more rice and quinoa. Be able to kind of go out to eat more as long as it's in the budget, and kind of do all these really, really fun things that I've been kind of withholding from myself, just so I can buckle down, get my student loan paid off. Got some maintenance work to do on Baby Girl, my car. There's a couple of maintenance items that I've kind of been neglecting since, I believe, like last August or so. I kind of buckled down and said, hey, we're gonna go full throttle and get this student loan paid off. So kind of I've been neglecting some of the things on Baby Girl. Like for instance, like right now she's got a vacuum leak that's coming from somewhere. So it's got a check engine light thrown, and I have to have that looked at. As well as there's a couple other issues. There's like a clunking noise going on from the rear, like when I go over certain types of bumps. So we're also going to look at that as well. Then what else? There's like some of the interior trim. You can't really see it, but some of like that guy, it's starting to peel off. So I need to have it reupholstered, which shouldn't be that much. But that's just kind of like some little cosmetic things. Then also there's this ridiculous scratch on my trunk. I'm not sure how it got there. I think somebody may have keyed it when I was in Oklahoma. I was visiting a customer and I was parked at a hotel. I think somebody like may have either brushed up against it or keyed it or done something. But I'm gonna get that guy fixed as well. And then what else do we have here? That's pretty much about it. And then it's gonna kind of, the next goal is to start saving up for a new vehicle. I'm thinking about E39 M5 or possibly an E90 M3. Kind of, and then kind of after that, it will be kind of get into the Porsche territory. Thinking about like after this kind of car, like either the 911, not the 911, either the E39 M5 or the E90 M3. Kind of like having those getting me to like a midpoint of to where just getting me into something different, because I've had Baby Girl pretty much for around 6 years. I think I got her in 2008, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. I got her in 2000, 2008, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15. So yeah, around 6 years going on 7 years, but this being 2015. So just like, I'm still gonna keep her. Like, I'm never getting rid of Baby Girl. Like, God willing, I'm never getting rid of her. We've been through so much stuff together that this car will be in the family forever. Just like I've taken so many amazing road trips on it. She's taken me to Colorado and back. Let's see here. We drove out to Colorado for the internship, drove back with Jeremy, then drove back again. So she's been from Michigan to Colorado 3 times. She's taken me from Texas to Michigan. From Texas to Colorado twice. And And then like also over the internship, we went up a mountain with her. Like that's on Haley right there. She didn't tell us that when we were going to Strawberry Park that we would have to, in order to get to the hot springs, that we would end up going into a mountain. So I had just taken my car that I just probably dropped, I have no, probably like $1,500 to $2,000 into the suspension, getting it up to snuff to where it should be. I took it up a stinking mountain, thanks to Haley Miller. So thanks, Hales. Thanks. But no, that was such an amazing experience over the internship, and kind of getting to spend time with the other interns, and kind of get to know them better, know their personality. So that was such a fun time right there. What else do we have? Okay. That was Officer of the Law. What's he doing? Is he coming back? Is he coming back? Nope, he's just chilling. Good day, good day. What else do we have going on? That's pretty much about it. I'm starting to look for new places in Colorado. While, like, I know that I'm going to be getting back, like, the time frame's really murky because it's all dependent on when somebody comes and takes over my role, and then I've also got to get them comfortable with the day-to-day. So I'm thinking it's going to be around the April time frame. That's my goal, is to have somebody trained in my role within the April time frame. So essentially, I'm going to be working day-to-day with this person. Like, they're going to be in my current role right now, which I'm pushing for a guy named Donnell to get in it. He is currently our shipping supervisor on second shift, and he's really good. He's got his MBA from a really prestigious college in North Carolina. He's got that type of it's not the education piece that I really like. He's kind of got that same mentality as me, as to we're not going to stop until we get the job done. And kind of with that, like, that's one thing that I really look in, that I really admire, and that I really look for in teammates. So essentially, like, I'm going to have two people that I'm going to be working with. Shift real quick. I'm going to have a sales representative, as well as what's it called? As well as a CSR. And so essentially the sales representative, like as I said, kind of manages the day-to-day activities of the orders. If there's anything going wrong with the orders, it's kind of their responsibility to work with the production team and say, hey guys, what's going on with this? What can we do to get this back on track? And oh, Lucas, you may enjoy this. Check this out, kid. Look at the charger. Very nice. But like, yeah, it's the responsibility of the sales representative to kind of manage the day-to-day. And then from there, what is this police officer doing? And then from there, for them to essentially just like work with the production team, the shipping team, and what else? What other team? Oh, the transportation team, to essentially get everything like shipped out in an orderly manner and kind of alert customers to if there's any type of issues with their loads, or do we need to do anything special for the customers. And kind of just, they're the liaison between the customer, the plant, and me. Since I'm going to be back in Colorado, the sales representative is going to kind of be the eyes and ears of what's going on down on the ground. And then the CSR, so the customer service representative is what CSR stands for. She is going to be essentially responsible for entering all the orders that we get, issuing credits for if there's any type of issues with our loads and we have to issue a customer credit. She's going to be responsible for that. And so, like, her name's Tiana, and she is a beast. She is a beast. So I'm so thankful that I've got her on our team, as well as she manages the orders entry for Nacogdoches, which is our plant that's probably around like 3 or 4 hours away. So the really cool thing about our plants is that we've got a sister plant in Nacogdoches, Texas. So if anything goes wrong with our orders, we can, and the same thing goes with them. Like, they can work with us, we can work with them to kind of cover orders. So that's really, really exciting to have. What else do we have going on? I keep saying that. Don't know why. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. All right, talk to you ladies later.